Hey guys, thanks for joining the live. I'm just trying to pull it up on my phone so that I can see the chat better. Okay, awesome. All right, I hope this is going to work out. I really need to get like a better live stream set up at some point. And yeah, I'm sorry. I still have a cough, so that's probably not going to be fun. Um, but I haven't built any of the Jurassic World Dominion sets yet, so I've got a couple here. I've got the Atrociraptor Breakout or Bike Chase. And I've also got the Pteranodon set, the 4+1. So I think I'm going to start out with this one. And then I'm going to just build through as many as I can before, people get bored of this. All right. Actually, hey there. Thanks for joining the live. All right, so if you missed my little intro, we are starting with the 4+ Pteranodon set, just because it's going to be a quick build, and I do like building from smallest to largest, so I don't really want to start with the biggest one. If you have any questions you want to ask me or anything, you can like drop them in the chat. I know I haven't live streamed in a little while, but I do want to do it more often because I do think it's fun, especially when there are new sets out like this. How are you guys doing today? Yes, I am doing well, thanks. It's been a little bit busy with finals, but luckily I have not really a break, but I mean, I've got more stuff due tomorrow. But to this morning is going to be a little bit of a break for me. So here's our Owen minifigure. Whoops. Okay, here's Owen. I like his shirt because it's different from the other Owens, which is always a good thing. But the lasso is really funny to me because it's the exact same color as Wonder Woman's lasso, and I thought that they would have like recolored it into something a little bit less like shiny gold. But I mean, it's just cool to see that piece in more sets because LEGO doesn't really use it anymore outside of Wonder Woman. And then here we have the new Pteranodon, the blue version. This little face here. I'm a big like photo taker while I build. Like I like taking photos of like new pieces and stuff like that. And usually I build all of the dinosaurs at the end of my, like, Jurassic World builds because, like, I save the best for last. Oh, I totally forgot to include its mouth, whatever. Yeah, usually I save the best for last, so I just build all the dinosaurs at the end, but, this guy came in bag 1, so I might as well just build it in bag 1, and yes, I know it's not actually a dinosaur because pteranodons are pterosaurs. But this is a really, really awesome color scheme. I really like the sand blue and dark blue combination. And I mean, just like the way that it comes through the wings is really nice. I think mine's a little bit more extreme than like on the front of the box because you can see like the blue on this wing goes like all the way to the tip. But I mean, that's what I like about Lego pieces that are kind of injected plastic like that. They're always going to be different and unique. And so I think that's really cool. And of course, you can just like move the little crest up and down to make the mouth open. So that's really cool. And then, oh, I guess we don't get the other minifigure in this bag. I guess it comes in the next one. All right, so let's get this little build out of the way then, because, yeah, 4+ sets, not known for their builds. I am a Jurassic World, like, collector, so I do buy every single set. But, yeah, the 4+ ones are not standouts in this line. So do any of you have any Jurassic World Dominion sets already, or are you planning on getting some? Nope. Do you want any? Like, what do you think is the coolest one? Oh, you're not really into Jurassic Park Lego sets? That kinda sucks. I really love the Jurassic sets. The builds are not the best sometimes. I did see that Boaz, I hope I'm saying that right, you said you just bought the biggest one last week. The biggest set is, like, kind of a pain point for me, as I'm sure you guys know from, like, my reveal videos, um, just because I really like the biggest sets every year for the most part in the Jurassic line, even when they're not movie-based. I mean, like, we just got the Indominus versus Ankylosaurus set in 2020. We had that, like, awesome, basically, like, Mechagodzilla thing in 2019. And so this year, for the biggest Dominion set, I'm just a little bit disappointed that the build is so small. Like, now that reviews are coming out of it, I haven't built it yet, but now that reviews are out, it seems like it seems like it's well designed. It seems like there's a lot of stuff in there that's good, but I just feel like not enough parts went into the actual building, and that they wasted too many, like, on vehicles and stuff. So those are extras. Oh, you're from the Netherlands? That's cool. I've only been there once, but I've got, like, some good family friends from there. Alright, there we go. There's Owen's little truck done. 4+ builds aren't always terrible. I like the printed piece on this one. But this one isn't like really anything special. It's just kind of there. It's not bad though. I don't speak Dutch, but I hope that you guys are now friends. This is kind of interesting. Lego is using a whip piece as a fishing rod. I mean, they have actual fishing rod pieces, so that's kind of strange to me. But I mean, it definitely works. And also orange fish. Always nice to get orange fish. Um, I actually don't think I've seen a silverfish in a set in years, but I always like just differently colored animals. Here's Maisie. I don't like this figure. She's like totally inaccurate. The face like makes her look way too old. The hair is like the wrong color and the wrong style. I mean, the style would be okay, like probably the closest Lego has, but just the hair is what annoys me. I mean, the color is what annoys me because her hair is not brown in the movie; it's like orangish. Also, she should have had mid legs. I have no idea why they put her in two sets with regular full size legs when mid legs exist, and she is like literally 12. Or I mean, she should be older now. She should be like 15, but still, like that's still well within the range for mid legs because she's not as tall as Owen is in this movie. I'll guarantee that. Do I also collect the Christmas Village sets? I don't really. I mean, honestly, it's kind of hard to say because I've bought a couple since 2019, I think. Like I've bought the Gingerbread House and I bought Santa's Visit because I found a good deal on it in Target. Um, and like I kind of wanted the Elf Clubhouse, but I'm also on the fence just because I mean, I obviously buy a lot of Lego, as you guys can tell from my channel, and I don't have space to display like the Christmas Village sets like year round, or even really space to store them assembled. And so I don't really see the point in collecting them if I would have to rebuild them every holiday season because that's just not feasible for me. I've got like too much stuff going on and there's always new sets coming out. So I really like them, but no, I'm not a hardcore collector of them. I did really want the Winter Holiday Train that came out a few years ago. Like that was the first one. Oh, and Santa's Workshop in 2014. That was like I really wanted that one. But I didn't end up getting that, but my cousin did, so at least I got to like see it in real life. But yeah, I'm not a big Winter Village collector. I liked what they did that one year, like how the year after they had the train, they had the station. I thought that was cute, and more themes should do stuff like that. Okay, we're almost done building this one. There's another exclusive print here. That's pretty nice, like very useful outside of the theme. Okay. Also, I don't know like how many of you guys are engaged with 4+ sets, but what do you think of like this building instruction style? Like what do you think of having the like the hands kind of showing you what you're building and like the parts call outs and only having actual building on one side of the page? Yeah, I kind of feel that way too. Like, I'm not 4, so maybe it really is easier for them. Um, but I don't know. So I understand like why Lego has simplified the instructions for 4+ sets. But I feel like they're also doing it to other themes. Like I just built the Creator Expert Back to the Future time machine, and that thing had like childish instructions. I was very surprised. Like, you know how usually when you're building a Lego set, it says like bag one and it shows you what bag one builds? The DeLorean set didn't do that. And that like really bothered me because I hate like not knowing what I'm gonna build. Look at that very nice spread of all the dinosaurs across all these sets. I really like that Lego does this, although I liked it even better when they gave you like a little checkbox to like check off which ones you have. But yeah, this really shows that, like, this really emphasizes the kind of collect them all aspect of these sets. And that's what gets me, because that's why I buy every single one of these. I own like every Lego dinosaur produced since 2015. And I intend to keep that going. So this set, like, this is really nice art actually of all the dinosaurs. And then here are all of the Dominion sets. Okay, so that is our first set done. I'm gonna go ahead and throw all of these in here. I might review the 4+ sets. I don't know yet. I know there's only like 3 of you watching right now. But I feel like it'd be nice to review every single Dominion set, but at the same time, I like have school and I don't really know if I want to spend like hours and hours like filming reviews of every single set. All right, I'm gonna toss that over here. All right, so here's the little fish market. This thing's pretty cute, actually. I like the little dock. And then obviously the 2 differently colored fish is nice. The red crab is nice. So this is actually like a pretty decent set if you like just want like, well, A, if you like the dinosaur, and then B, if you just want like Owen and Maisie. Yeah, it is really empty though. I will agree with that. I mean, I feel like I have seen junior sets with less value, so this one isn't absolutely terrible in my opinion, but it also like, yeah, it could be better. My biggest problem in this set is like Maisie though. I just do not like how Maisie has like such an incorrect hair color. Okay, I guess I might take a picture of the back of the figures too, because they actually have pretty decent back printing. I don't know if I showed you guys that. But yeah, like I really like Owen's shirt, like I said earlier. Um, Whenever we get something new with Owen, it's nice. And then Maisie's shirt actually has pretty cool. What is that? Oh, I thought she might be wearing a dinosaur protection group shirt, but nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, so let's put Owen in his little car. Then we can move on to the Atrociraptor set, which will give us our very first new dinosaur. I like how stiff the joints are on these wings. Do I have any Harry Potter sets? Not with me here, but I do own, again, every Lego Harry Potter set produced since like 2010. I'm a huge Harry Potter fan. It is my favorite Lego theme. It is my favorite anything really. Like I've been a Harry Potter fan for like a very long time. Um, so yeah, like I've often said, if I ever need to stop collecting like so many Lego themes, I'm going to like my biggest collection themes right now are like Marvel, DC, Jurassic World, Harry Potter. So I would cut out Jurassic World first and just start buying the dinosaurs online. Then I would cut out DC, then I would cut out Marvel, but I'll never cut out Harry Potter. I mean, I'm never gonna cut out Marvel either, like let's be honest, but yeah. So okay. I'm just gonna go ahead and put that to the side. Sorry, I can't really keep it on camera. But now we're gonna move on to the Atrociraptor set. Sorry, that was my mom calling. I will text her. Hey, I got a picture of my dog, so that's nice. Okay. Oh. That was not very smart of me. Okay. I forgot that. Thank you. I do think my dog is very cute. Yeah, no, I forgot that I want to keep all these boxes, so I should not have like thumb punched the Pteranodon one. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut this one so that I don't ruin it. I'm probably gonna end up just like cutting out the front box art because I keep way too many Lego boxes. But yeah, this is if you guys want to keep a box that's thumb punch, just get a box cutter and just like work it under the glue on the thumb side. Yeah, I think the new Atrociraptor mold looks cool. I do have some issues just with like these one piece dinosaurs that can't move anything. Um, I liked it for the Dilophosaurus in 2019. I'm not thrilled about how many of them there are in this wave, but I want to get it in my hands and see like how it is. And I do like this Atrociraptor a lot better than the one in the larger set, than the one in the T-Rex set. Just because sorry, I needed some water. Just because I really like the white and the red. I think it's a much cleaner and more interesting color scheme than the tan and orange. It's a lot of cardboard fluff that's coming out. Just brush it onto the floor. I'll clean it up later. Okay. So it looks like we have 2 bags of parts. One Atrociraptor, missing its lower jaw, of course, because that is the only movable part on these guys. Oh, this guy's name is Ghost. I didn't know that, but that's a pretty good name for something that's white like that. Yeah, I also like I don't know a ton about the movie. Like I'm kind of trying to stay away from like a lot of plot details and stuff. Like I just want to be surprised, not that Jurassic World movies have amazing plots or anything. Um but yeah, so like I have no idea how the Atrocioraptors figure into the story. I don't know, like how many there are. I know that there were like 2 in the trailer, so I kind of assumed that was all there was. But if there's a whole pack of them, that'll be really cool. Okay, so here's this Owen. It's Ghost, Red, Panthera, and Tiger. Okay, that's pretty cool. So here's Owen. I kind of hate this figure. I think that it looks like crap because of that shirt. That shirt is like just reused from the Dominion sets. His face is reused from the Dominion sets, I'm pretty sure. Like, yeah, I don't think this is not a new face print for him. Um, yeah, this is just lazy. Like, I don't need another million different Owens, but like do something different at least. It's same thing with Claire. Like Claire gets a new torso, but her hair sucks, her face sucks. Like I don't know. Obviously, these sets are not about the figures, so it's a like more minor complaint. But it's just like I feel like Lego's getting really, really like not lazy. I don't like calling Lego lazy. It just feels like they don't care anymore. Like they don't want to invest in better like products and stuff. And I think that that's lame. Okay. Hello, Luke. So glad you could join. Um, I don't know how many Chris Pratt's Legos released because we have like whatever 3 or 4 different Star Lords. We have like probably 20 different Owens at this point. I'd honestly, oh, and all the different variations of Emmett. We easily have like 30 versions of Lego Chris Pratt at this point, if not more. But if you're talking about like specifically Chris Pratt, like if we exclude Emmett, I still bet it's like 15. Okay, so here's the Atrociraptor. Pretty nice piece. Got a little opening mouth. Come on there. So this is what I don't like about these. I feel like they are way too big to have no articulation. Like, that's the size of them compared to a minifigure. Um, it looks really cool, like, I really like the head shape in particular, but I feel like I needed something here, like, at least moving arms, like, I don't need the legs to move at this scale, but arms, I feel like are kind of a necessity, and the other thing is that I hate that they're all one color, like, that's probably my bigger issue with them, like, the claws should be colored. Like, the claws are colored on pretty much, like, every other LEGO animal, and so I think that, like, these guys I don't know what color its claws will be in the movie, but, like, black would have looked so clean with the rest of this, um, and again, I just feel like it's, like, cheap of LEGO to not do that. But yeah, other than that, like, really cool dinosaur, big fan. Is it gonna stand up or interesting, it's kind of, like, in a forward bending position, I didn't really expect that, but here, I'll put it right here. I'll put it right here so that you guys can admire it some more. Sorry, Luke, I cannot see your message. Let me go back to my phone's chat. This is true. In terms of total numbers, he's definitely behind D. Bradley Baker. Okay. Motorcycle time. This is a nice. I don't know if this is new or not. I don't really keep up with LEGO motorcycles. It looks kind of new to me. Like, it doesn't look like the other vintage fairing that LEGO's had in the past. But yeah, it's a cool piece. My original goal for this live stream was to build the Giganotosaurus and Therizinosaurus attack, and then I decided to buy all the sets. And then I had a paper to do. I wrote a 15-page paper. Well, I wrote a 17-page paper. It's 5,500 words in like 2 days. And so I didn't get to build any of these last night. I was finishing the Republic gunship, which is like sitting on my bed right now because it's just so big. I have nowhere else to put it. But yeah, so I originally wanted to build the Giganotosaurus set with you guys, but I feel like everyone also would have hated me because I do not, like I said earlier, I build dinosaurs at the end. Like multi-piece dinosaurs like the T-Rex, I save for the end. And so I feel like if I had done that on a live stream, people would have been mad at me because they just want to see the dinosaurs. But yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna do small sets today. I don't think I'm gonna stream again when I build the Giganotosaurus set. I considered it, but I think this is fine for streaming. I am excited for the new Alan Grant figure. I'm more excited for the dinosaurs. But yeah, it's nice that I think it's nice that they made him exclusive to the largest set. Obviously, it's annoying for people that can't get the largest set. But I do like it when LEGO puts exclusive figures in sets like that. This is an interesting little build for a cage, actually. It's pretty clever. Like, I kind of like what they're doing there. Oh yeah, and there's a new baby. There's a new baby in here. This is an interesting color scheme, like pairing such a bright purple color with like this dark orange. I wouldn't have expected it. I would have thought that LEGO would pair like bright with bright, not bright with dark. But it's really cool, and I'm always glad to see new dinosaurs, even if they're babies. Okay, how high are these things supposed to be? Okay, that seems like a decent height. And here's the mosquito in amber. Is this a new piece for 2022? I don't remember because I thought that they introduced a new mosquito in amber brick in like some of the non-movie sets in like 2020. So I think this is the same one. But not 100% sure. I don't like it that they didn't include Ian Malcolm in the biggest one. I agree. That's kind of annoying. Okay, it's not new. Thank you. Yeah. I think it's annoying that they didn't include Ian either because yeah, if you're buying the biggest set, I feel like you should get the main trio. And let's be honest, the Giganotosaurus set is not well priced. It's just not. And so it would have been if the dinosaurs were better, but they easily could have thrown in Ian Malcolm. That's why originally, like the 3 sets that I bought were the Quetzalcoatlus Plane Ambush, um, the Pyroraptor and Dilophosaurus Transport, and the Giganotosaurus Attack because I wanted the trio. Um, like I wanted to complete the trio, so I needed Ian Malcolm, and then I just wanted like as many of the new dinosaurs as I could get. Yes, that is one of the newish system gears. I really like these pieces. There's always a cool play feature. Yes, Kayla's so inaccurate. I'm gonna rant about this until the day I die. But Lego just needs better hair pieces for female minifigures, like all female minifigures. Um, because the fact that here, I'll show you guys what really annoys me. In this T-Rex set, Claire has the same hairstyle as Soyona. Okay, they all have the same hairstyle as Zia in the other 4+ set, and I am willing to bet that none of them have hair that looks like. Oh, right, and Ellie Sattler has the same hairstyle, but I'm willing to bet that none of them have that hairstyle in the movie because Claire has like bangs and a bob. We haven't seen Soyona in any marketing, but Ellie Sattler also has bangs and long hair that goes behind her back. And again, we haven't seen Zia in marketing either, but I cannot, even if her hair is longer in this movie, I cannot see it being like that. And so, like, that's what really annoys me. I hate that hairpiece. That hairpiece is so amazing on its own. Like, that's one of my favorite Lego hairpieces just on its own. But when it's put on every single female minifigure in history, it just gets really, really stupid. Um, and again, like, and I feel like it's just Lego being lazy. Like I complained about this with America Chavez. And the thing is, all of these complaints, America Chavez, Claire, Ellie, they all have bangs and long hair. Lego, just make a piece with bangs and long hair. Like you could have used it 3 times this year already. Like I really, really don't understand it. It really, really annoys me. Um, but yeah, also like Thena and Eternals, Jesus Christ. Yeah, I can't deal with Legos like inaccurate hair pieces anymore. They're really starting to grate on me. Do any of these new Jurassic Park sets get into the top 10 sets of all time for the theme? That is a great question. In my opinion, no. And I don't know how you guys feel about these sets, but I love the dinosaurs in these sets. I wish that we got another new herbivore though. Like that's my only gripe. But the builds just suck. Like they do. And yes, I don't go to Jurassic World sets for the builds, but traditionally Jurassic World sets, they always have too many vehicles, but they're usually pretty decent builds. And then the largest location-based set has like a really good build. And I feel like the builds this year are just completely lackluster compared to years past. I think the best builds are in the smaller sets. There are a lot of trucks this year, but from what I've seen, the trucks all look pretty well built. So I don't think any of these reach my top 10 because when I compare these to the Dominion sets, like even the Dominion sets that I like less still seem to be like kind of like the Dominion sets that I think were the worst that year are like equivalent to the best from this year. So yeah, so I don't think it reaches top 10 for me. Hi, Alex. There's still 4 sets from Jurassic World for this year. I don't know if we're actually getting those this year or not. I mean, we could because I know Lego's like behind on stuff because Dominion was delayed. But I wonder if those are going to be delayed to next year as well. Like, I don't know if they're actually going to come this year or not. And the other thing about new Lego dinosaurs is like Lego introduced a lot of new species in this wave, actually, because they introduced the Quetzalcoatlus, they got Atrociraptor, 2 of them, Pyroraptor. We got a new mold for Beta, Blue's like child, and then we got Giganotosaurus and Therizinosaurus. But a lot of those are small, which is fine, but I do prefer larger dinosaurs. And the larger dinosaurs this year are just completely and totally inaccurate. like, they're inaccurate to their appearance in the movie, like, forget about real life because we all know Jurassic World doesn't care about real life, um, but yeah, so that is also a source of disappointment for me, and the other thing is, like, again, in years past, we were getting such good sets, but also, they introduced that whole herbivore system with the Ankylosaurus in 2020. I don't know how many of you have that set, but I was really shocked to find out that the Ankylosaurus wasn't just a regular, like, 5-piece Lego dinosaur. There were, like, multiple pieces that you assembled inside of it, and it seemed like Lego specifically created, like, a new herbivore body system that could be used for other creatures as well. Um, and then they just never did anything with it. And I know it's only been 2 years, but I mean, at the same time, it's been 2 years, and they've released, like, 13 more Jurassic World sets since then, and not one of them has used that system, and I'm a little bit disappointed by that. Like, how have we not gotten a Stegosaurus yet? It's 2022. Lego's been using this system of molded dinosaurs for 10 years now, and we don't have a Stegosaurus. And I really want a Brachiosaurus as well. I know a Brachiosaurus will be difficult, but if Lego can do Smaug, they can absolutely do a Brachiosaurus at the same scale. Absolutely. And I'm waiting for the day when they do it. Also, Mosasaurus. We've been waiting for Mosasaurus for so long, and I feel like it's easily one of the more popular, like, creatures from the new Jurassic World, like, franchise from the Jurassic World franchise. So I don't understand why Lego hasn't given it to us. Okay. I'm way more interested in the more articulated raptors from past years than these newest ones. I've seen some really neat stuff done with them. That's cool. I haven't like I'm not like super plugged into like the Lego dinosaur community like on social media, so I haven't really seen like what people do with their dinosaurs. Um but but yeah, like it's just stuff like this that I'm like you can't like the only thing you can do with this is open the mouth. Like at least do it big fig style where you can move the arms. So like I really would have appreciated that. I mean, at least hey, it does have a little claw section so it can hold something. So there's that at least. We have to take what we can get. All right, bag number 2. Yes, Lego absolutely needs to stop making dinosaurs with the sickle claws. Um, Lego's reused another new baby, and very nice. So 3 new dinosaurs in this set. That's great, but and I'm not going to complain about getting new dinosaurs, but maybe Lego should have put some of this budget towards making the Atrociraptor mold a little more interesting. Um, or you know what, better yet, they should have put the budget towards the Therizinosaurus while we're on the subject of sickle claws, because Lego using the Indoraptor body for like medium-sized dinosaurs is a great idea, but it's also not. Like, just make a new system of molds similar to that. I don't understand why they won't just I don't understand why they won't just like commit. Like it seems like they don't want to commit to making new dinosaurs, which is why the Ankylosaurus thing surprised me so much. But it's like they did a complete 360 because we haven't seen anything since then. I also do not really like the yellow tranquilizers. I feel like blue or green looks a lot better. Um, okay. Okay, this is Rain Delacourt, or Delacour, I guess, if he's French. This is a really cool figure, actually. I love that torso print. His, like, face tattoo is really cool. Like, that's a really cool print for Lego. So yeah, I'm a fan of this guy. Don't know anything about him in the movie, though, and honestly, he kinda gives me, like, Dwight from The Office vibes. I don't know why, but that's what I think of when I look at him. Ooh, you made your own Jurassic Park? I've wanted to do that, like, I wanna make my own Jurassic World display. I just do not have the room right now. Um, so I'm gonna have to wait, but, like, how big is yours? Like, how many of the sets do you have? Exactly, Luke. Like Lego makes such niche molds for so many different things, like looking at Star Wars. But I mean, fine, take Star Wars out of it because it is like their most popular licensed theme. But yeah, just everything else is just it's crazy. Like I don't know why they can't just make new molds. It's like they're so resistant. It really feels like, especially nowadays, Lego is so resistant to putting money in things, except when they're new. Because they'll throw like so much money at stuff like video, which makes sense. I mean, it's an original theme. But I mean, like, I feel like they even threw way more money at Trolls than they do at like Jurassic World. And yes, Trolls was also new, but at the same time, I'm like, don't you think you should invest? Like, if you invest a little bit more in Jurassic World, it could literally be a perfect theme. Whereas right now, it's like people just buy it for the dinosaurs, but when the dinosaurs are not even accurate to the movie in which they appear, like that doesn't make me happy. Like I've got some issues with the Giganotosaurus. I've got way more issues with the Therizinosaurus this year. Like the Dominion sets just weren't a slam dunk like I expected them to be. And I think I do prefer the Fallen Kingdom sets. But I'm also realizing, like looking back, that the Fallen Kingdom sets were just like next level, and I don't think we're gonna see anything like that from Jurassic World ever again. From LEGO Jurassic World. 5, 6, or 7 sets. That's a pretty good sized Jurassic Park. So when you say you use Lego City, Harry Potter, and Ninjago, do you mean like you have Hogwarts in the middle of Jurassic Park? Because I think that that's pretty cool. Oops. Let's not do that. Ooh. Oh, you have the Dursley's house for the vacation park. That's clever. Yeah, that's a good integration of that. Luke said, I've only got a couple CMFs from the latest wave, but one has a new molded hat plus a new cape, neither of which is likely to see use elsewhere. I feel like we can't bring CMFs into the conversation, honestly, because like they are so different. Um, like I don't know, like to me, like like CMF budget isn't really comparable to a new wave of Jurassic World sets. But yeah, I see what you mean. CMFs do use a lot of highly specialized molds, and they don't really need to a lot of the times. Um, Larian, I hope I'm saying that right, says my favorite set is the Quetzalcoatlus Plane Ambush. What do you think about it? I really like it. Let me take another look at it because like I saw pictures, but the Quetzalcoatlus itself, let me try to like get this in frame. I think it's really cool. My friends keep calling it a pelican, but I really like the way they did the wings. Again, I wish there was a little bit more articulation on something of that size. Like I wish the legs moved. Um, but the wings do have enhanced articulation, so I do appreciate that. And then the set itself, I think it's pretty cool. I do not mind helicopters like this. We got one like this for Fallen Kingdom and it was good. I think this one's good as well. If we had more than one, it would be annoying. The thing I hate the most about the set is Kayla. Kayla's hair is like literally, I think, like the worst hair Lego has ever put on a minifigure ever, like in terms of accuracy. Like that thing's just terrible. Um, but I mean, again, I'm not buying this for the minifigures. I'm buying it for the dinosaur. I also think that this set is extremely fairly priced. This same size helicopter with blue in it was $40 in 2018. So for it to be $40 in 2022 with a brand new molded like pterosaur that's that freaking big, like I think that this is honestly probably the best value of any. Yeah, like looking at all these sets, I think this is the best value of any Jurassic World set this year. So I'm a big fan. You have a glass elevator in your Jurassic Park? That's really cool. A couple of brickheads. Did you like the Baryonyx boat set? I have not built it yet. I actually haven't built any of the Jurassic World sets from 2021. I waited for them to go 20% off. I was going to wait for these to go 20% off as well. But, you know, like retail therapy, finals was stressing me out. So I just went ahead and bought these at full price. Um, Also, like, I mean, they're new and they are cooler than the 2021 sets. I'm gonna build the 2021 sets when I go home in May. Um, but at first glance, the Baryonyx boat set, terrible for the price, and I don't like the color scheme on the Baryonyx as much as I did the 2019 one. Um, so yeah, like the price is literally egregious, but I got it for like $65. Bye, Boaz. Hope you come back later. Um, what's my favorite vehicle set from the theme? Do you mean the entire Jurassic World theme, or do you mean just like the Dominion wave? What's my top 5 from this wave? Top 5 sets? Um, that's kind of tough. All right, so I really like the Giganotosaurus set. This isn't in any particular order, but I really like the Giganotosaurus set, really like the Quetzalcoatlus set. I'm trying to decide between Pyroraptor and Triceratops. I feel like I'm going to give it to Triceratops just because I like Triceratops better. It's like my favorite dinosaur. And then I'm honestly going to say the 4+ T-Rex Breakout, which I don't care about the set as at all, but that T-Rex is just insane. That T-Rex is awesome. And then I think my 5th one, I guess it would come down to Pyroraptor, Atrociraptor, and Blue and Beta. Wow, this is a hard decision. I don't think I can pick my 5th one because I really like the build in the Pyroraptor Transport set, but I prefer the dinosaurs in Blue and Beta. So I don't think I can pick. The 5th one's a toss up between Blue and Beta and then the Pyroraptor and Dilophosaurus. What are you guys' favorite sets from this theme? Okay, my top 5 vehicle sets from the entire Jurassic World theme. That's really difficult because I honestly don't remember some of them. But yes, I will see. Yeah, thank you for shouting out T-Rex Transport. That is one of my favorites for sure. That build is really good. It included an amazing new dinosaur, and it had that exclusive Zia that was like probably the best produced minifigure across the entire theme. So that's definitely a standout for me. Um, like the Dominion T-Rex Transport. The T-Rex Transport, for Jurassic World was also really good. Oh, you know what's, like, my one of my favorite ones is the Dilophosaurus Transport Set from the first Jurassic World wave. Like, the one that was, like, kind of the Jurassic Park style Jeep, like, with Jurassic World branding. Um, yeah, that one is, like, an absolute favorite. What else? I don't love the build in the Carnotaurus set. I don't love the build in the, like, Gallimimus and Pteranodon chase set either. It's just kind of like, what's the word? It's too, like, similar to, like, a Batmobile for me. So that's, like, 3 favorites. I'm trying to think from the first movie. I don't think there's anything else I really liked. Oh, actually, I lied. From the first movie, the helicopter set, the $20 helicopter, that was really cool. So, yeah, the first wave obviously carries a lot of nostalgia, but I do think that those builds were very high quality. I've always loved that helicopter. And then I'd say, like, I don't think there's anything else from Dominion that really particularly stood out to me. Like, I'm trying to think, but I don't think there was. I really like the helicopter build in the Giganotosaurus set here. Um, and I'm trying to think about, like, non-movie based stuff as well, but I can't really, like, I don't think anything's really, like, jumped out at me. I guess if it counts as a vehicle, I do love the T-Rex, like, robot, like, the mecha T-Rex from 2019. Pretty nice build for a little dinosaur skull. It's very clever. I think, like, there's another one of these in the Giganotosaurus set. Love to see LEGO doing stuff like that. And that just sits right there. Okay, so that is our second set done. Okay, so your top 5 are the Quetzalcoatlus Plane Ambush, the Pyroraptor set, the Triceratops set, the Giga set, and then the Atrociraptor and T-Rex set. Yeah, those are all pretty good choices. I like the vehicle in the Atrociraptor and T-Rex set, but I don't know how I feel about the color scheme, so I need to see it in person. And I don't like the location build there. I know it combines with this one, but yeah. Okay, so here's the Atrociraptor. What is it? Atrociraptor Bike Chase is what it's called, right? I do like this build. There's a little, like, gear here so you can turn this. It's basically, this is like a like one of those, like, chicken fighting rings for dinosaurs, which I think is kind of funny. But that works out really well. Like, you just put the babies on there and then they can battle or whatever. Did not mean to drop that out. Other than that, there's a little play feature over here where you can make the Atrociraptor break through the wall. So that's nice. That works well. I just think it's going to work better when I connect this to the T-Rex set. But I mean, hey, like, still works pretty well. Oh, that would have just crushed the babies. So good thing there were no babies actively fighting in there. But yeah, and then there's actually, like, a lot of places to pose this guy. Like, up here, there's, like, a lot of room over here. I mean, there's even, like, room down on this side. So that's nice. I like it when these builds, like, have room for these dinosaurs. So yeah, it's a pretty cool set. I'm just going to take my dinosaur photos, but I'll take my set photos later. I do kind of wish this connected somewhere. Oh, never mind. You can put that right there. That works out really, really well. That makes me very happy. I always like it when, like, you can put side builds together with, like, other builds, because I hate it when there are side builds just, like, floating around, and so I like it when LEGO actually includes a spot to put them. Am I making this into a video or is it just a live stream? This is gonna be like a video as well. Like I'm gonna upload it to my channel afterwards. Yeah. I always upload my live streams to my channel afterwards. Like I don't know how many people are going back and really rewatching something this long after like if they weren't at the actual live stream, but yeah, I'm gonna be uploading it. Okay, I think I'll put the babies fighting in here now. They like barely fit in here. Unless you're supposed to, are you supposed to do it like that and then like kind of turn them? I don't know. This box. This doesn't seem to work as well as LEGO suggests it should. Like, let me put this exactly where they're telling me to. Okay, I guess that works, but, oh, sorry. The angle's terrible for you guys. Sorry about that. Yeah, that's like, okay. It's just like, it's hard to make them look like they're actually fighting. I guess like you can turn them a little bit more towards each other, but then you can't because actually the tail gets in the way. So that kind of sucks. But I mean, it's still a cool feature, so. Oh, and you can break off this bit too. Didn't even realize that, but that's cool. All right then, time to move on. Let's put the minifigures over here. We'll put Owen on his bike. Got the Bear Onyx for $40. So glad I did. Even at $60 a must. Yeah, $40 for that set. Fantastic. Absolutely. I really like those floating hulls that LEGO does. Like the boat hulls. And I only have one of them from like Cragger's command ship from Chima. That's a little bit of a throwback. But so yeah, so I am excited for the Bear Onyx set for that reason, because I've never gotten any of the city sets with the big hulls. They've just never really appealed to me. Okay, time for blue and beta. Also, like, there's really nice art of the dinosaurs on the sides of all of these boxes, and I just noticed that, so I'm gonna have to take a photo of that, of them all lined up like that. The one thing, so I don't mind there being so many trucks in this wave, because there's like 3 at the $30 to $40 price range, which is a lot. Like, that's excessive. Not to mention like the larger transport truck. Like, I'm talking just like pickup truck style. And then there's the larger transport truck at the $80 price point, and that's a lot of trucks in one wave. But it annoys me that they're all so inconsistent, because the Giganotosaurus set establishes the like black and white branding for Biosyn, but then in other sets, Biosyn just has like any color. Like, it's a Biosyn truck in the Dilophosaurus set as well, but it's like tan. Like, what is the point? Like, I don't know. Like, I would expect more synergy across the line than what we get. Okay. Oh, they really sized this up. These guys did not used to come in such big bags. Or, yeah, no, I don't think they did. Like, definitely not. Yeah, they used to come in much smaller bags. That's interesting. Just like the tiniest little bag one I've ever seen. No stickers in this set. That is always a plus. Very happy about that. I don't mind stickers. I feel like people just go on like sticker crusades that are a little bit excessive, in my opinion. Like, no one likes no one likes stickers, but I can definitely deal with them. And I like stickers if they add good detail to something. If they're kind of useless, then no, like they aren't needed. But yeah, like stickers when they add something to a set, they're definitely good. That's why like in my Marvel Mech reviews I was talking about how I would have liked to see stickers in some of them. Here is Beta. This is a really nice new mold. A little bit awkward that looks like someone's like sliced open her chest or his chest, I don't know. If Beta's a boy or a girl yet. Once again, like no moving parts. That's fine. Look at those little sickle claws. That's so cute. Look at his little arms. Um, but yeah, I like this new mold. It's just it seems a little bit stiff to me in a way that the other dinosaur molds don't. I don't know. I feel like the proportions are a little bit off between like the neck and the body. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. But yeah, I do like this. I do like this piece. Okay, and then we have another Maisie who once again has way too tall legs and a bad face and the incorrect hair color. But I think this is a new beanie hair combination that is fantastic to see. Yeah, I love that piece. So big fan of that. And then we might as well open up Blue. Yeah, like I said earlier, I usually save the dinosaurs for the end, but because I'm streaming, I'll just build it now so that you guys don't need to wait. There's like cardboard fluff all over my sweater. Okay. Let's see, where's Blue's head? What do you guys think about the new color scheme for Blue? Because I know a lot of people have been begging for gray since like day one. I never understood why, because she's not gray in the movie. Like I think that like she is bluish in the movie. It's not just the stripe of blue that gives her name. She does have like that kind of like greenish, like bluish tint to her skin. Um, so I'm curious to know what you guys think because I like the version. Ooh, Lego's dual molding these now. That's interesting. They didn't used to be dual molded. It's very interesting to me. But yeah, I like the color scheme from the first Jurassic World wave the best, but this is my second favorite. The color scheme from the Fallen Kingdom sets was horrible. I don't know what Lego was thinking there. Like it was unique, it was interesting, but it looked nothing like Blue did in the movie. I just love Lego dinosaurs so much. Like again, like one piece Lego dinosaurs can't compare to like the 4 and 5 piece ones because it's so nice to have this in my hands. It's so nice to have like another new Lego dinosaur. Because yeah, like I haven't built a Jurassic World set since like 2020. So, or I guess 2021 is when I got the Indominus set, but yeah, this is really nice to me. It's nice to have in my hands. Like I said, Lego dinosaurs just bring me joy. Um, Something else that I wanted to talk about with this one though. Right, yeah. Like, do you just see how much cleaner it is when you have the painted claws? Compare that to the Atrociraptor. This Atrociraptor would be so much cooler if it just had like painted claws. Like I just hate like that one color of plastic. It's so lazy and like cheap. Um, but yeah, the painted claws like really improve these figures. So there's Blue. Not a lot of detail around her eyes actually. It's kind of interesting. Like there was on that one, but not on that one. So that's interesting. But is that accurate? Like does she really only have the stripe going up through her eye on one side in the movie? I've never noticed that before. Because I thought LEGO versions had, like, the stripe go up to the eye in both, but I'll just have to look at my other blues when I get home. Alright. Oh, and here's Blue and Beta together. If you guys want a little family scene, Beta can ride on her back. I like that. I like that a lot. Yeah. Okay, then we just have a little cage to build. Again, this isn't a 4+ set, but having this is a 6+ set, but, like, having this little, like, ooh, like, shiny, like, effect and, like, the progress bar on the bottom, I feel like you don't really need it. I mean, in a 6+ set, I guess it's fine, but I don't know, like, that just feels 4+ to me, especially, like, the shiny effects. I don't think we need the shiny effects. The progress bar is kind of nice. What do you guys think about, like, digital versus paper instructions? Like, because I know the Mario sets are entirely digital, and I don't love that. It's definitely much better for the environment. But just like while building, I feel like it's really annoying to work off of digital building instructions when you're building something for the first time. If you've built it before and you like don't have the instructions anymore or you can't find them, like I do that too. But for the first time, I really prefer physical building instructions. Okay, little train build. That was very quick. This really needed that print. Like Lego has a log end printed piece. Definitely could have included that there. How's everyone's weekend going? Okay, so that pretty much does it for the cage. It's a very quick build. Like I keep looking around expecting there to be more to this, but there isn't really. Just have to put this chain on. Which way does this way? Oh, this way. Okay, yeah, this is kind of weird to me. I don't know like what purpose this chain serves. Okay, yeah, like it's just kind of there. Like I don't get what it's doing. But I mean, this is a pretty nice little cage. It's very open air. I feel like Beta could just literally jump out the top of it. But I mean, it's fine. I do think the side builds in this set help bring it up to a $30 value. without these little side builds, I do not think it would be worth the money. I mean, maybe because like still getting like a raptor plus a new baby raptor mold in such a small set is it's still pretty decent. We have a gray dirt bike. I honestly would have preferred something more colorful because of blue. There's already a lot of gray in this set, but that's a new color for me, so that's still nice. Also, sorry, I forgot to leave blue in front of the camera for you guys to admire. And then there is Rain Delacourt again. Still a cool figure, but I really don't think we needed the same bounty hunter in 2 sets like that small. Like, I think they should have put a different bounty hunter in this one. Or I mean, I call them bounty hunters. I don't know what they are. I think they're like poachers or something. I don't know what the conflict is going to be in this movie. It's always some weird random thing about dinosaurs. Okay. I really like that baby Beta and Maisie. Yeah, Beta is a really cool little figure. I do think that this set has pretty good. I'm not done building it yet, but I do think it has pretty good value. Because just from photos, the pickup truck looks, and I'm building it now, but the pickup truck looks like a regular $20 Lego set. And then when you throw in, three little like side builds plus blue, a brand new blue, like this is a solid, like this is on the small medium side. Like it's not a full size medium dinosaur, but it's not like as small as something like the Atrociraptor. So when you throw in blue plus like a brand new mold for Beta, I do think that this set easily reaches its $30 value. It's just not one of my favorites because I don't like the color scheme of the truck. Like, I mean, you guys can see all the red here. Like the red and the white make it look like Santa's truck. And so I don't really understand why LEGO chose this color scheme. I mean, maybe it's accurate to the one in the movie. I kind of doubt it though, because I feel like Jurassic World sets are not usually accurate. And even if it is accurate to the one in the movie, then I guess I might not like the one in the movie. I want to get the blue set. Yeah, I do think that this is a good set. It's also really affordable, which is nice. And thanks for joining Jurassic Rex. Yeah, I think that this one is like if you can only buy one Dominion set and you don't care about minifigures, I feel like this might be the set for you because everyone loves Raptors, everyone loves blue, and then you also get that new mold. So it is pretty decent, especially like I said for the price. These dinosaur sets are always overpriced, but this one is not terrible. It's also interesting, kind of like with the layering of the round plates, of the 4x4 round plates. Like you don't really see stuff like that in Lego trucks. So that's kind of interesting. Honestly, the only problem with me buying every single Dominion set here is like bringing them home. That's just going to be a little bit tough because I'm going to have to like completely dismantle all of them. And I have a lot of other stuff to bring home, so I don't even think I'll be able to get them all over there. But I mean, I'll at least bring all the dinosaurs back. I'm actually planning, you heard it here first, guys, but I'm planning on making a little display, a little dinosaur display case at home. Because as I said earlier, I have every Lego dinosaur that they've made from 2015 onwards. So I'm gonna get like this thing from IKEA and make like a wall-mounted display case with glass shelves to put my Lego dinosaurs on, like a little showcase. And I kind of want to get it lit up too. Like I want to put LED lights in it. But I don't want to have to plug it in anywhere because that seems like a headache. So I'm gonna have to look for like battery powered LEDs. But I think that that would just be really, really awesome. It won't have all of my dinosaurs because I do still have limited space. Um, and I don't want to buy like two of these cases, but I think I'll like showcase the ones I like the most. I'm also like super tired because I did not sleep well at all last night. But I've got another essay to write today, so I can't. So I don't. Actually, maybe I'll take a nap after this, and then I'll write my essay later. Are you guys in school? Do you have finals to do as well? Or are you just chilling at home? Is it already summer for you guys? There's no chair in this car. That does irritate me a little bit. Just like one of those back pieces. And also like the floor of the car is curiously like recessed. So that's interesting. Again, there's just too much white here. I don't even think I would mind the red if there just wasn't so much white. Like it's literally Christmas colors. I mean, I guess red and green is more Christmas colors, but like I said, it's like Santa's truck. It's too much red and white. It's just not a good color scheme. And that's the sound of trash falling out of my trash can. I wonder when Lego's going to switch to the paper bags because they said it was going to happen in 2021, and the employee gift had them. But I mean, like we're not midway yet, but we're a third of the way through 2022, and no one has seen a paper bag show up yet. And honestly, I really wish Lego would just get that off the ground. I don't know why it's taking so long. Um, because I hate throwing out like all of this plastic. Like I literally just fill up like my bedroom trash can just fills up with plastic. And then it's also a waste of garbage bags because like it's so hard to squish like the plastic down and like pack as much as you can into the trash can. So I really wish Lego would just get the paper bag thing off the ground. I like being able to see the pieces through the plastic. I think like that's the one advantage of the plastic bags, but it's not worth the cost of the environmental damage. Um, so yeah, I'm eagerly awaiting the paper bags, but it just feels like they're taking too long to get here. Also, my other concern with paper bags, It's just their strength and how how easy it'll be for pieces to rip through them. I guess LEGO can just put more pieces in each, or I mean, put less pieces in each bag. Um, but yeah, like that is a concern that I have about them. Although, I mean, I guess like LEGO would be making sure that they're made of strong enough paper. But like, yeah, like pieces still pierce through plastic as well. I'm honestly surprised this set has no stickers because I would have figured that there would at least be license plate stuff or scratches, you know? Like LEGO loves their scratches, so I'm surprised they didn't want to put like some dinosaur scratches on this windshield. I'm also surprised the set doesn't have Owen because like would be like really cheap for LEGO to throw into sets since they don't want to make any new pieces for him. Like it's curious to me that this set doesn't have a main character per se. Like I know Maisie's the main character, but she's still like a child. So I'm surprised that like this doesn't have Owen, doesn't have Claire. Yeah, Claire only comes in $40 and up sets. Yeah. And the first place. Yeah, so you get Owen and Claire at $40, at $80 and at 130. Sorry, I'm trying to pull up the chat on my phone again so I can see you guys' messages.
Quitting?
Hello, Boaz. Nice to have you back. There's a used Indoraptor Rampage set for $50 online. Listen, the Quetzalcoatl set is going to be around for at least a year. You have time to buy it. I would buy the Indoraptor set, but just a little advice. Like, what platform is it on? If it's on like Bricklink or something, I think it's reliable, but like make sure it's legit. Make sure, like, I'm sure there's like missing pieces or something at that price, or it's like incomplete because that just seems like too good to be true. But as long as it has like what you want, then yeah, I think it's worth it. But just make sure you can trust the seller, or make sure that you can get like reimbursement if it turns out to be a scam. Like that's a very important thing. Like I've definitely fallen for scams before, but I've gone into them figuring that they were scams and making sure that I had the ability to making sure like I had buyer protection basically. Like PayPal's really good about that. Not a lot of extra pieces in this set. It's my favorite Jurassic World set of all time, probably the Indominus Rex Breakout from 2015. Again, nostalgia plays a role, but that thing is just absolutely iconic. Like, the Indominus is incredible, that build is incredible. I like the Indoraptor Rampage at Lockwood Estate, but I don't like the blue in that set. And the mansion is a nice build from the outside, but it's just extremely, extremely shallow. I do want to rebuild that though. Like when I go home over the summer, that's like on my list to rebuild both of those sets. And I mean, I'm gonna keep I keep most of my Jurassic World stuff dismantled because I mean I have no use for 8 million trucks. But I think I'm going to. I want to rebuild like the larger sets and put them on display somewhere. All right. Here is the truck. Again, do not like the white. Without the white, I would like this a lot more. The bed, sorry, blue. Go ahead and move you out of the way. The bed is very nice. Like the bed of the truck That's a really nice truck bed. And I mean, like, I know it's because you have to kind of just like hold the cage in place, but even without it, I think it's really cool. Okay, you can't ask me what my favorite Harry Potter set is. I'll never be able to pick. Love Diagon Alley. Don't like that it doesn't have Gringotts. I love the 2018 Hogwarts Castle, but I don't love that it's only half of the castle. I mean, that's not really like a concern of mine. 2010 Hogwarts, that set, holy cow. Like, I had been saving up to buy the Order of the Phoenix Castle when that one came out. So I was like amazed by that one. That one, that's like absolutely iconic. Like, that's one of my favorite sets of all time. But there are just so many good Harry Potter sets, but I think like those ones would be in my top. Also, the Hogwarts Icon set, I know I trash talked it a lot when it was revealed. Once I got over the disappointment, I do like that, but that's kind of par for the course for me with like disappointing Lego sets. Like the disappointment is all you can think of at first when you expected something else, but once you like kind of accept it for what it is, it's a lot better. All right, let's get Maisie on her dirt bike. And yeah, like the only reason I don't like the gray dirt bike in this set is because I think it's too much like blue. Like it'd be better to have something else. And I need medium legs for Maisie. I think I might put my own mid legs on her actually, because I think I've got like some extra pairs at home maybe. Oh, okay. I keep trying to like force her down more on the bike, but she does not sit further down than that. And oh, I guess that's why there's this little like ramp here. She can do a bike trick. That's cute. I like that. Again, very good playability. I think that this is a great $30 set, honestly. Like look at how much stuff you get for $30. That's really good. I'm honestly surprised LEGO didn't price this at like 35. Maisie changed a lot. Yeah, like, do you mean the character or the minifigure? Because either way, it's both. So I'm just doing my dinosaur pictures really quick. I do really like this blue. It's pretty nice. Oh yeah, also I still have one Jurassic World set that I haven't built from 2020 actually. Like the other Raptor set, like the 4+ one, because I didn't want to buy it, but because I'm a Raptor completionist, or I mean a dinosaur completionist, I kind of had to. The thing I love most about Beta in this movie, is that she's a carbon copy, or he, whatever they are. It's a carbon copy of Blue. It's like Blue just like asexually reproduced. Like Blue just like split off her cells and made a baby. So I think that that's kind of funny, but I'm interested to see, like how she has a baby in the movie. Or I mean, maybe Beta will just pop up with absolutely no explanation, which would be fine too. I liked the new Camp Cretaceous season. Um, it wait, I lied. I didn't. I didn't dislike it. It wasn't my favorite just because it was very like horror-y. I don't know, like it was very not horror-y. It was just like it was frightening. And like I know I'm a grown man, but like it's still creepy. Certain things in that season were just so creepy. Like the freaking like robots, I hated those. And so yeah, so I did prefer it when they were on the island. because Camp Cretaceous can get frightening. I've said it since I saw the first season of Camp Cretaceous. I'm very surprised, like, at the amount of, like, how graphic it is. Because like, I feel like it's just as violent as any Jurassic Park movie, just, like, without, like, the blood and, like, severed limbs. So, I thought that was interesting. Okay, so here are these 3 sets. I should make a raptor pen mock one day. One day when I have enough room for my own Jurassic World display, I promise you I will have so much stuff to put in there. So I think I'm gonna stop here for today. I am kinda tired, and I did get 3 sets done in here. Um, so I think I'm just gonna go chillax, maybe build a little bit more, maybe take a nap, maybe work on that essay I have to do. But thank you guys for tuning in. I had a lot of fun. I'm glad I got 3 sets built. I was worried I'd only be able to, like, get through 2. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Like I said, this is gonna be uploaded on YouTube, so you can go back to it later if you want. And I mean, let me know if you want a live stream of the Giganotosaurus set. I don't know if I'll do one because it would have to be on, like, Wednesday or something, or Thursday. But yeah, let me know what else you guys wanna see, and I will be reviewing these very soon. So thanks for tuning in. Have a great day, and I will try to live stream again more in the future. Bye for now.